He wants me to do Kid Chameleon first, I guess, and then we'll see what's going on.
Yeah. Mike's kind of dealing with other stuff right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get the handle.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll leave you guys to this at least like an hour of sleep here. Alright, we're gonna count down.
Okay.
Enjoy your hour of sleep. Wait, how long is Kid Chameleon? So I want to be back.
Like half an hour. Half an hour.
Alright, half an hour of sleep today.
I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Kid Chameleon. So, this game is amazing, but it also has the Battletoads reputation going for it as far as Genesis games go. And having played it myself a good bit, I can vouch for that. It's extremely long. You've got tons of different power-ups you can use, and some of them aren't so obvious. And yes. And then the controls. The controls, like...
You're not on camera if you want to swap over.
I'm not on camera?
Sorry, folks.
Alright, sorry.
Okay, now you're good.
But yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, the controls are like permanent ice physics in some ways, at least when you're starting out. It's difficult to get used to. Yeah. As you can see, running on the ground is fast. Jumping is slower than running on the ground, but bouncing off enemies is the fastest way to travel, generally, for most of your powers.
With the exclusion of powers.
Well, yeah, the exclusion of the hoverboard, which we'll see a lot of later.
Wow.
It's just you're a kid trapped in the video world or something after going to the arcade.
He's the kid who's too cool.
It's very meta. It's just like, here's a video game about a video game. And there's no point. There's no plot.
This is really like a good doubleheader with Toe Jam and Earl as far as early 90s stuff goes. This is really early 90s.
Yeah, it reeks in 90s.
Do you think you could like explain why there's so many ways to beat this game? Because I still haven't been able to figure it out.
This game just has tons of different routes throughout. Yes, there's a skip you can use to go from the second level straight to the final boss. Then there's another one you can use that skips like half the game that's more hidden. But the run that Peaches has worked on the most and likes to play is the 4 boss run, which is simply, go through the fastest route that fights all of the bosses. Kind of like so. And that's kind of like the longest route, or 100%, is almost impossible to define in this game.
You can do maximum level, which is what, 91?
You can go back and repeat some of them, I think, so it gets kind of hazy.
Yeah, I think there's 5 levels that you can only do if you repeat other levels. So it's kind of a gray area.
100%.
How many total is it? Like 106? 108?
I think it's 103.
Yeah. Taking 2 damage like that looks really risky, but it actually isn't all that much.
As long as I don't get hit on Underskull Mountain 3, then I'm fine.
You can get the tank here, but he's not going to.
The tank is so bad.
Tank is...
It's the one that looks cool.
But it looks awesome.
But if you have Cyclone suit, why would you bother?
Yes. But yes, there you go. So, fun fact. Cyclone is, I believe, not Cyclone, but the tank, I believe, is the only power-up that is never used in this run. All the other ones...
I don't get the Cyclops anymore.
Oh, you don't get that anymore?
Nope.
Okay, that's the one that looks like Ghostbuster. Shoots the ray out. That's unfortunate.
You like that one?
Yeah.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah. Hoverboard and Cyclone are probably the most generally useful ones, and then the Samurai is necessary for certain parts because he has a down thrust that can break blocks.
And it's good against the boss.
Yes. Samurai also jumps higher than the other characters.
Is there a time where I can start reading people's stuff?
Sure. Just go ahead now.
Okay. Sean Thompson donated.
Alright, let me ask you a really dumb question because Breakdown has this question. Are you on board for Plastcore, Peaches? 100%.
Yes, I am on board for Plastcore.
Oh no, he doesn't have to play it now.
He wants to do it.
It's late tonight. It's after all the Sonic games.
And that's perfect timing because
Is that like 8?
here's our first sight of the hoverboard, the fastest character in the game.
Right now it's set for 8, but at this rate it'll probably be like 7 or 7.
Reverse gravity has the fastest movement speed, and bouncing off enemies is actually slower with this thing. That's how fast it is. Yeah,
That you I'm sure it will after we put that up.
exactly.
Maybe we could do something similar for like.
Like I said, 90s kids.
Yeah, that's a good
Back
point.
when it was 80s, wasn't it?
That's true. You're getting into the late 80s, early 90s with some of the sequels, but whatever.
Well, they were all filmed at the same time.
Oh, I did not know that.
2 and 3 were.
Hoverboard looks like it sucks to use.
Oh, right.
It's actually really easy to control.
It's really hard to control.
Yes.
Really hard.
I guess that
This
was
game's
kind of
controls in general are pretty hard, from my
experience.
experience at least.
Yeah, the first one they make
Get
is
down.
So he just making it look easy. Right. Exactly.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, let's let SMK.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, I can't speak very loud. I'm so tired still. Okay, yeah. So like I said, $1 from Sean Thompson. $5 from Patrick Mistol with an umlaut over the O. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. My first co-op experience I remember was playing Toe Jam and Earl with my dad, and him being furious with me because I scared Jetpack Santa away. Please don't scare away Jetpack Santa, Peaches. $5 for Toe Jam during Toe Jam and Earl. Sorry, that's a little late, but we played as Toe Jam anyways. For Sonic and Knuckles 3, sorry, the previous donation was by Tobias Alstrom. Again, I don't know how to do the umlaut thing. Alstrom?
I don't know. I can't read it.
Okay, Alstrom.
1 second. Let's read it.
Whatever. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. We mean well. Where am I?
It's sad that you had to give up the hoverboard.
Yeah, I have to, but I gotta bust that wall. What's the timer at, by the way? Like 6:35?
6:40.
Mark Moses says for Sonic and 3 Knuckles, Sonic and Tails character choice because that is the original way to go. Well, again, we're not doing both of them. Mike 89 is going to play one of the characters.
Yeah, if you wanted, I had that on there originally, and he told me to take it off. He's not doing Sonic and Tails, period. So
it's not happening. Just to be perfectly fair to Mike 89, I will take any donation for Sonic and Tails to mean Sonic.
Yeah,
just because I can. But thank you anyways, Mark Moses. $5 from Laurent Halsey. I have no idea what ethnicity that is, sorry. $5 for the awesome team Chinese guy, Trihex and Les Kamikaze. I guess he is out of here now, but yes, thank you. So previously.
So power nap.
$5 from Christian Meespin. There's a double S on there.
That was Swedish then.
But possibly German too. In any case, sorry, Christian.
Multiple S's and it's son or sen, which means Swedish.
No, it's like the B, the double S thing.
Oh.
Like, yeah, that's why it's German. $5 for the 4-boss run and Kid Chameleon. Well, we're doing that anyway, so you get your wish.
Well, maybe he's just thinking it's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Well, I think it's still listed on the schedule as a donation incentive.
Really? I should probably change that.
Yeah, he's just doing that. Period. So. It's not in the tracker as a challenge. It might still be on the
spreadsheet. Blast Core as an incentive.
Oh, I see. You know, it's still in here. I'll save that.
Yeah, I thought we finished.
Here's the Jason / Splatterhouse power up right here.
Thank you. Rio Bolivar with $10. Thank you very much. Corey Dickers with $40. Thank you very much. Oscar Ontvips, maybe. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that, but it's appreciated. Hold on, I'm just gonna get some more donations in.
About 8:55?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That's how much Peaches runs this run. He knows the splits.
So yeah, that's the first of the 4 bosses, and they're all going to follow a pretty similar theme of giant heads flying around doing stuff. Hey!
Hey, $30 from Oscar Homefits says, hello there SDA, what are you doing? What you are doing is incredible, sacrificing time to show people the cool stuff you can do and at the same time give it all away to a good cause. Would like $20 to go to Tonka playing Oracle of Seasons, even though there's a couple days to go, and $10 for Blindfolded Punch Out, of course. Good job to you all. Alright.
I say, hey Oscar to you. It's a friend of mine.
Okay, there you go. Do $20 from Stephen Prentice.
All right, Steve the Dreamer.
Oh, nice.
Oh hey, Steve the Dreamer.
Hello there, person who people know. $10 more because Peaches is awesome. Also, I take back my previous comment. Please do slide down front of my house sideways and take some houses.
Oh, just missed that cycle.
No, they haven't.
I'm sorry, Peaches, but to keep in line with the theme of the games today, one of the games that's being offered is if you want to see, if you want to see Sonic Spinball.
Oh yeah. Please.
And make SMK cry. SMK crying is free, but the Sonic Spinball is $200.
When will that be?
What do you want me to add that
running it?
It would be right after the Genesis.
You can add that.
Probably right after the Genesis Sonic game.
After Sonic 3.
To minimize
Yeah,
setup.
I'm cool with that. Alright. Mike89 is making his own bed that he gets to lie in later, but... Anyways, $115 from Simovite VPen. Ever so excited about the marathon. My donation is $50 for Quake the Secret level and $50 for System Shock 2 Psy only.
Oh, awesome.
And the 50 remaining for Gaming Human Earthbound number 2. Thanks.
Have we got any luck with the musical notes?
Okay, no, I can make it.
Fair enough.
Okay, for the Sonic 3 and Knuckles character choice, if you choose Sonic, you can't get Sonic and Tails. Like co-op Sonic and Sonic 3 and Knuckles is much harder than co-op Sonic 2 because Tails actually has to do a lot in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and no one is nearly as well practiced as Mike89.
Hence,
who's in the center. So.
Any donation for both of them will result in a donation for Sonic.
One of the hardest tricks in the game coming up.
I'm gonna go for it. I didn't get the double bounce, but I messed it up. No. It's probably good because I probably would have been crushed up here. It was like the slow version. I probably dodged a bullet.
What he was trying to do is if he gets the right balance off the ramp, then he can go fast enough to skip that cycle on the elevator, and it would just ride him straight up top instead of having to wait for it.
Saves about 15 seconds, but I tried to go for the hard version where if you don't get the double bounce, you can just barely make it if you have perfect timing. But it's really easy to die, and I didn't want to die.
Now, the entire point of that power-up is that you're fat, so you just fall straight to the block.
And you can climb walls.
You can climb walls also, although I don't know if that comes into play this time.
Oh, and about the guy who sent $5 for Blast Core, we'll put it in if we will have it as a...
Well, the any percent is only 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're trying to... we might have another game that might have a donation incentive for this night. But that doesn't mean that we can't do Blast Cores on there, because we might be ahead now, but we might not be ahead by Friday or Saturday. And there are 3,000 people watching this Chameleon.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Chameleon. They're probably both in
It says right underneath, Kid Chameleon.
That doesn't mean they read it.
Exactly.
Hey, if this game looks easy to you, go and play it, and you're gonna die
A lot.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where the runner makes it look like very simple.
This is changing now.
Yeah.